Okay, thank you. Okay, so again, good evening once again. So I would like to apologize for yesterday's absence. I was not able to teach you yesterday. It's all because I had a slight headache and I took a nap, but unfortunately, when I woke up, it is already past 7 p.m. I can no longer teach you. I'm really sorry about that one. Okay, so today we are going to have our math class, right? So who can still remember the lesson that we had last week? What was our lesson last week?
Fractions.
Fractions. Very good. So what is actually fraction? What is actually fraction? What do you think is the definition of fraction? How do you define fraction? How do you understand fraction? Who can give me the idea regarding fraction? Anyone? Who would like to answer? Wait. Who would like to answer my question? Huh? Okay. If I have one pizza, how do I make a fraction if I have if there are actually 8 people who is actually going to share the said pizza? How what do you think will be the share of each person when we talk about fraction in a pizza? Anyone? Ah, who can answer that one? Tristan, what do you understand about fraction? How do you understand fraction? Han, Inda, how do you understand fraction? For example, there is one pizza and then there are actually 8 friends. In every person, how much will he be able to receive? What will be the fraction of each person whom he will able to receive? Ah? Anyone? No one remembers? No one remembers? Okay, look at this. I will have to draw something. I will have to draw something, okay? Uh, mm, okay, this one. Can you see the board, the whiteboard? Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yo.
Yes.
Okay. So I will have to draw a circle, right? And then, wait a minute.
How to draw a perfect circle then?
Yeah, let me find it here. Maybe I
Oh,
will be able to make a perfect circle. But let me see. Uh-huh. Wait. So this is just okay, this one. So I have here a circle. This one. So more or less, it's a perfect circle. How do you make a fraction when I have to divide this pizza into 8 friends? How do you make a fraction for each pizza that each friend will be able to receive? Okay. So I will have to find or I will have to divide it into 8 equal serving, right? Okay, look at this. So this one. When I am going to divide it by 2, this is what you call 1/2, right? This is what you call 1/2. And then if I am going to divide this by 4, let me look at this. If I am going to divide it by 4, okay, I will have to divide it by 4. Look at that. How much per share will be able to receive? This one will be 1/4 or 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. How do you make this pizza as a whole? It will be 4/4. And then if there are actually 8 friends, I will have to divide this by 8. Okay? I will have to divide this by 8. Okay, look at this. So, assuming that this is actually equal parts, okay? These are all equal pizza sharing. Okay, this one. So, each part, like this one, will be what you call 1/8. This one will be 1/8. Oops. This one will be 1/8. Okay, 1/8. So every one of these share is called 1/8. So everything, these are actually a fraction of a whole. So meaning when you say fraction, this actually tells us that a fraction is actually what you so-called, okay? Can you see this? Can you see what I am trying to show you? What are the things that you can see on the screen? Can you only see the whiteboard or can you see a PowerPoint presentation?
Just the whiteboard.
Just
the
the whiteboard.
Okay, so I will have to remove the whiteboard, okay? I will have to remove the whiteboard and then I will have to share you this one. Okay, look at this. So this is what I am actually telling you, this one. Can you see this? This one is one whole pizza. And then if there are actually 8 friends, it will be divided or cut into 8 equal parts. So every part is actually what you call 1/8. If I am going to join all of these 8 pieces, it will create another 1 whole. So 8/8 will be equal to 1 whole. But before that, what is actually a fraction? So a fraction is actually a part of a portion of a whole. These are all one whole piece. One square, one circle, one triangle, and one rectangle. And then these are all portions of a whole. This one is a one whole share. I am going to make a portion of this. Every portion will be called 1/2. Same with this one, 1/2, 1/2, and 1/2. And then after which I will have to divide it again or make another fraction or portion of this whole. How do you call this one? Each part will be or portion will be called what? Or how do you say it? It was divided into how many parts?
3.
3. So how many or what do you call each portion? If this one whole is divided into 3, this piece will be what? This one is 1/2, right? Because it is actually 1/2. 1/2 and 1/2. How about this one? What do you call this one? This one.
1/3.
Very good. 1/3. How about if I am going to get 2 of this?
2/3.
Very good. 2/3. Same with this. a circle, triangle, and rectangle, right? So this is, actually the answer is already here. This one is 1/2 or 1/2. This one is 1/3 or 1/3. If I am going to get 1, this one will be 1/3 share. If I am going to get 2, this will be 2/3 share or 2/3. And then if I am going to get 3, which is equivalent to 3/3, or it is what you so called another 1 whole. Okay, this will be 1 whole. So fraction equal to 1. So the family of Mr. Sebastian baked pizza. They divided it into 8 equal parts. What is the fraction for the whole pizza? Or the whole pizza was divided into 8 equal parts. What will be the fraction of the whole pizza?
1/8.
Each slice will be 1/8. Very good. But how about the whole pizza?
8 out of 8. 8.
Very good. 8/8. 8/8 is actually equal to 1 whole. Okay? And then what else? Yeah. So this one. So this one whole sheet of pizza was being divided or cut into 8 equal parts. And then this pizza now, the fraction of this pizza now is actually 8/8. Okay? The fraction of this whole pizza now will be 8/8. How about this one? This one is another explanation. A whole can be divided,
That means 4/4 equals to 1/2, right?
Come again?
4/4 equals 1/2, right?
Yes, that's right. 4/4 will also be equal to 1. 1/1 or 2/2 or 3/3, 4/4, 5/5. If the numerator and the denominator is the same, that would be equal to 1. By the way, which part is the numerator? Is it the upper top part or the bottom part?
The top.
Very good.
Top.
How about the denominator?
The bottom.
This is the bottom.
The bottom part. What do you
Bottom.
call, what do you call a number or a fraction wherein the numerator is less than or smaller than the denominator? What do you call a fraction wherein the numerator is less than or smaller than the denominator? What do you think? What, again, the question is, what do you call a fraction wherein the numerator or the top part is smaller or less than the denominator or the bottom part or the bottom number? I will have to give you choices. Is it proper fraction, improper fraction, or mixed fraction? I was able to teach you this one last time. What is that type of fraction wherein the numerator is less than the denominator? What? Is it A, proper fraction, B, improper fraction, or C, mixed fraction? Just choose among A, B, and C.
Improper fraction.
Is it improper fraction? Why is it improper fraction?
Because it's not the common one. Not the common fraction we see.
It's not the common fraction. Okay, what else? Aside
It's
from Mark's
rarely
explanation.
seen. It's rarely seen.
It's rarely seen. Okay. What else? Aside from Mark's answer, who would like to share their idea? Okay. I cannot hear actually. There is this sound from the TV and the water from the CR or the toilet. So what do you call that one? Or another reason why it was called improper fraction according to Mark? Anyone? Nobody? How about Danaya? Daraka.
Yes, miss.
What do you call a fraction wherein the numerator is smaller than the denominator? According to Mark, it is called improper fraction. How about you? Do you agree with Mark that it is called improper fraction?
Yeah.
There are actually three choices. Listen first. The three choices are first, proper fraction, B, improper fraction, or C, mixed fraction.
Improper fraction. Yeah. Same with Mark.
Why is it improper fraction?
Because if it's proper fraction, it's the normal fraction.
It's the normal fraction. Okay, so how do you say, or what is actually a normal fraction?
Normal fraction is when the down one is it numerator?
So the top is greater.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Daraka and Mark. How about the others? Inda. I think Inda has an idea. Where is Inda? What is that type of fraction wherein the numerator is smaller than the denominator? Again, numerator is the top number, while the denominator is the bottom number. So there are actually types or kinds of fraction, right? So those are proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed fraction. Do you agree with Mark and Daraka that it is called improper fraction? Ah? What about it, Inda or Noel? Noel, what is your idea? What do you say regarding the fraction with which the top number is actually less than or smaller than the bottom number or the denominator? Is it proper fraction, improper fraction, or mixed fraction?
It's improper.
Improper. Why is it improper? Why do you say it is improper fraction? Okay, again, I will go back to the definition of fraction. A fraction is a portion of a whole. If I have this one whole pizza, and then there are actually 8 persons who are actually going to share the said pizza, each person will be able to receive what? According to Daraka earlier, they will be able to receive 1/8 or 1/8 each person. Okay, if you look at the fraction 1/8, is it proper or improper fraction? Or mixed fraction? So all of those answers, you are actually saying that it is improper fraction. But the thing is, the correct answer, it is actually a proper fraction. Because when you say proper fraction, a proper fraction is a fraction wherein the numerator is smaller than the denominator, while improper fraction is actually a fraction wherein the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So that is what you call improper fraction. And then improper fraction can also be converted into mixed fraction. Mixed fraction, what is mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is actually a combination of a whole number, take out, a combination of a whole number and a fraction. That is what you call mixed fraction. Okay? So this is actually the explanation earlier. A whole can be divided into equal parts. For example, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or more equal parts. So equal parts of a whole have the same size and shape. So what is the size of each pizza will all be the same. And then when put together, they are equal to 1. So according to Nicholas earlier, 4/4 means is also equal to 1, right? Yes, it's correct. So if the numerator is the same with the denominator, it is actually equal to 1. Why? Because when you are going to divide 4, the answer will be 1. If you are going to divide 8, the answer will also be 1. So any number, if you are going to divide it by the same number, the answer will always be 1. So in the problem above, there are actually 8 equal parts. So these 8 equal parts make up one whole. So 8, okay, 8/8 or 8/8 is equal to 1. So the fraction for the whole pizza is 8/8. The fraction for the whole pizza is 8/8. So these are actually examples of fractions equal to 1. These are actually examples of fraction equal to 1. This one. Look at this. So this one is 1/2. 1/2. 1/2, okay? This one is 1/2 and this one is 1/2. If I am going to add 1/2 and 1/2, it will give me 2/2 or 2/2. So 2/2 will be equal to 1. And then here comes another one. This is actually divided into 3. Each portion will be 1/3. If I am going to join all the pieces together, we will be able to make one whole. Same with everybody or everything else that you can see here on the slide. Okay? What you can see on the slide is just the same. Look at this. Wait. This one. So this one is 2/2 or 2/2 or 1. This one is 3/3 or 3/3 or 1. This one is 4/4 or 4/4 or 1. And then this one is 1/6 or 6/6 or 1. And then this one is 8/8 or 8/8 or 1. And this one is 12/12 or 12/12 or 1. Okay? Next. In 2/2, okay, listen carefully. In 2/2, one of the two equal parts is called 1/2. Okay? One of the two equal parts is 1/2. Take note, where does the 1 comes from? The 1 here is actually taken from the portion, which is what actually your numerator. While the 2 here is actually that portion of the fraction or that portion of the whole with which actually it was divided into, okay, with which the whole is actually divided into 2. So look at this. Okay, and then in 3/3, 2 of the 3 equal parts is called 2/3 or 2/3. Okay. How about 1 of the 3 equal parts? What do you call that one? 1 of the 3 equal parts. What do you call that fraction? 1 of the 3 equal parts. Huh? What do you call that one? Anyone? I actually was able to say it earlier. Are you listening? Are you even listening?
What's the question?
Huh?
What's the question?
The question is, if if I have actually 3/3 or a whole being divided into 3, and then I will have to get one of the 3 equal parts, how do I say that one?
1/3.
1/3. Very good. 1/3. How about if I have a whole with which I divided it into 4 equal parts? How do you say if I will be going to get 3 of the said equal parts?
3/4.
3/4 or 3/4. Okay? 3/4 or 3/4. Okay, take note again. Fractions, take note. Fractions are always less, proper fractions or a fraction are less than 1. Unless otherwise it is improper fraction. Improper fraction is more than 1. And mixed fraction is also more than 1. Okay? So there are actually 3 parts for the fraction. The numerator, the fraction bar, and the denominator. What is the fraction bar? This one. This one. This diagonal line here. This is our fraction bar. Okay? The number at the top is what you call the numerator, while the number at the bottom is what we call the denominator. Okay? You understand? Do you have some questions? Who has some questions? Do you have some questions, everyone?
No.
No. Okay, so the denominator, okay, listen carefully. The denominator tells the number of the equal parts into which whole is divided. So the denominator will always be that number wherein you divided that whole into. For example, one whole was being divided into 5. The denominator will be what? If I divided the whole pizza into 5, what will be the denominator? What will be the denominator if I am going to divide the pizza into 5? Again, the denominator tells the number of the equal parts into which whole is divided. So if I am going to divide a whole pizza into 5, what will be the denominator?
5.
5. Very good. How about if I am going to eat the 3 among the 5 parts? How much was I able to eat? How much was I able to eat? If I am going to eat 3 of the said 5 parts, how much was I able to eat? Huh?
3.
I ate 3 among the 5 equal parts. So how much was I able to eat?
3 out of 5.
Very good. 3 out of 5 or 3/5. How much was being left after I ate the 3/5?
2/5.
2/5. Very good. Again, the numerator gives the number of equal parts selected from the whole. So that number or the numerator will be that number with which you actually take out from the whole. Okay? If there are actually 8 equal parts, and then I will get one of the said of the 8 equal parts, then how much was I able to get? I have 8 equal parts, and then I get 1 equal part from the 8 equal parts. How much was I able to get?
1/8.
1/8. Very good. I only ate 1/8. Okay? Okay, and then this one, look at this. This is what you call the fraction bar. This is what you call the fraction bar. Okay? Then next. let us go out with that one. And then I will have to look at this. Do you have an idea how you are going to add fractions? Do you have an idea how you are going to add fractions? For example, 1/2 plus 1/2. Look at the denominator. Is the denominator the same or not? 1/2 or 1/2 plus 1/2. Is the denominator the same or not?
Same.
Same. So what will I do? So how do you add 1/2 plus 1/2?
2/2, so it's 1 because
2/2 or 1. Okay, so what did you do in that? Why is it 1/2 plus 1/2 becomes 2/2?
same it the denominator,
Okay.
and if done,
And then,
change the numerator with
okay.
multiplication.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much, Inda. So if you are going to add fractions, always look at the denominator. Again, what is the denominator? It is actually the number at the bottom, okay? It is actually the number at the bottom of the fraction bar. So look at the denominator, okay? And then after that, if you actually noted that the denominator or the numbers at the bottom of the fraction bar are all equal or are all the same, what you are going to do is that you simply need to copy the denominator. For example, 1/3 plus 1/3. So there are actually 2, 3 that you can see at from the denominator, right? So if I look at it, there are actually two numbers which is actually the same, which is that 3. Okay, so what I will do is that I will not add the said denominator, but I will only copy it. I will copy the 3, and then what will happen to the numerator is that I am going to add the numerator. For example, so 1/3 plus 1/3, copy the 3, which is the denominator, and then the numerator, I will simply add the numerator. So 1 plus 1, it will become 2/3. Okay? 1 plus 1 will become 2/3. Okay, let me open again the whiteboard. Okay, look at this.
Some useful things in chat.
Okay, look at this. For example, that one. 1/2 plus 1/2. According to Inda, the answer will be 2/2 or 1, right? We know that this is 1 because the numerator and the denominator are the same. And then what else? And then look at this. I will have to add 1/4 plus.
Wait, Miss Amira,
Yes.
I see do you write it? Do you write in paper like this? Because I'm not writing it like these. Instead, I write it like these.
Yeah, I cannot control my hands actually if I'm going to write it like that. That is why I am using the text. Okay? Okay, look at this. How do you add 1/2 plus 1/4? How do you add 1/2 plus 1/4? I mean 1/4 plus 2/4.
To make it easier, I'll just draw it here.
So how do you add it? 1/4 plus 2/4. Again, what did I tell you? Just simply look at the denominator. What are you going to do with the denominator? As you look at it, the denominators are the same. So you simply copy the denominator, okay? You simply
Yes.
copy the denominator, and then what are you going to do with the numerator? What are you going to do with the numerator?
1 plus 2 equals 3. So the answer is 3.
So the answer will be 3, 4.
Three.
Very good. So that will be the answer. Okay, how about this one? I will give you a little bit higher number, okay? A little higher number. Hi,
Is it
hello.
okay if I write like this too, like these?
Yeah. Okay, I will
Just
have
to
to
make
give you a
simple.
little, yes. Okay, look at this. 2/8 plus 4/8. Okay, who can give me the correct answer for that one? 2/8 plus 4/8. Who can give me the answer for that one? What are you going to do? Look at the denominator. What do you notice about the denominator? The denominators are equal. So what are you going to do? Simply copy the denominator. And then what you are going to do with the numerator? What are you going to do with the numerator? You are going to...
We copy the denominator.
Yes, you copy the
There's 8.
denominator. But how about the numerator? How about the numerator? What are you going to do with the numerator?
Then we count at the height one. On top of it,
See?
it says 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4
So you are
equals 6.
going to add the numerator. So what will be your answer? 6
6.
over 8. Very good. Okay, next. These are all examples of fractions wherein we are going to use operations. When you say operations, these are the basic operations, which is actually the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So we will start with addition, and then we will follow with subtraction. Okay, how about this one? So I already gave you the idea regarding the addition of fraction. I will have to give you the idea regarding the subtraction of fraction. Okay, subtraction of fraction. Okay, look at this. 5/8 minus 2/8. What will be your answer?
Me.
Who can give me the answer for that one?
3/8.
Ah?
3/8.
3/8.
3/8.
So
3/8.
meaning, if we are talking about addition and subtraction, and then the fractions that we are going to add or subtract will have, okay, will have the same denominator. What you are going to do is that you are simply going to copy the denominator, okay, and then the numerator will be, it depends upon the operations being used, may it be addition or subtraction. If it is addition, simply add. If it is subtraction, simply minus the number. Okay, so 5 minus 2 according to Inda earlier is actually 3, wherein the denominator we simply copy the denominator, which is 8. So the answer will be 3/8 or 3/8. Okay, how about this one? These are all proper fractions, by the way. The ones that I'm going to give you are all proper fraction, okay? Okay, how about this one? Okay, that one. Again, look at the denominator. So as you can see, the denominator is, okay, who is actually writing? Can you please erase that one? We cannot see what was being.
This
Okay.
one is just for help. Okay.
Okay. So this one from the number, from the one that I gave you, can you at least remove that one? Okay, that one. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so what will be our answer for that one? So again, I need to ask you, what are we going to do with the denominator? We are going to, since the denominator are the same, we are simply going to copy the denominator. And
Yeah.
then,
I know
yes,
the answer.
Nicolas?
I know the answer.
Okay, what is your answer? What is your answer?
13 over 20.
13 over 20. Very good. How about if the operation being used is plus? Instead of minus, plus, what will be your answer?
19 over 20.
Ah?
19 over 20.
19 over 20. Very good. So we are done with addition and subtraction having the same denominator. Okay? We are actually talking about or solving fractions having the same denominator. How about if we have fractions having different denominator? Having different denominator. Okay, for example, look at this. I
I
am
was
going
thinking
to
that.
give you, I am going
I
to
was
give
thinking
you,
about that.
yes. Okay, that one. So 1/2 plus 1/3. What are we going to do with this one? 1/2 plus 1/3.
I know.
What is your answer for that one? Look at the denominator. Is the denominator the same or not?
1 over 5.
No.
No. So the denominator is not the same. So are we also going to add the denominators?
1 over 5.
No.
I think it's 5 over 6.
5 over 6. Why is it 5 over 6?
Same the denominator first.
Okay. Again. I cannot hear in that. Why is it 5 over 6 in that?
Maybe first same it the denominator.
Okay. So since we notice that the denominators are not the same, that means that we are not going to copy it, right?
Yes.
We are not going to copy the denominator because the denominators are not the same. So what are we going to do with the denominators?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Okay. So what are you going to do? Okay, cross multiplication. Okay. Okay, so look at this. What we are going to do is that we are going to get the LCD. I mean yes, the LCD. So to get the LCD, we are going to multiply the denominators itself. Okay? We are going to multiply the denominators itself. So 2 times 3 is 6. That is why the denominator is 6. And then, what are we going to do with the numerator is that, okay? There are actually different ways in getting the correct answer. One of whom was being illustrated by Mark already, which is actually the butterfly method or the cross, right? It is actually the cross method. So what we did was, we multiplied 1 and 3. The answer is 3. And then copy the operation used, which is actually plus. And then we multiplied the 2 and the 1, which is the answer that is actually 2, which gives us 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. And then the denominator is 6. And that is why the answer is 5 over 6. Very good. That is why the correct answer is 5 over 6. Okay, next. Okay, how about that one? Same denominator. Same denominator. Same denominator. So what will be your answer for that one? What is your answer?
Is it 7/6?
7/6. Very good. By the way, what is 7/6? Is it proper fraction or improper fraction?
Improper fraction.
Ah?
Improper fraction. Because the
Improper
numerator
fraction.
is-
Okay? Improper fraction, as I said, it can also be converted into mixed fraction. So 7/6 will be, if I'm going to make it as mixed fraction, that will become 1 and 1/6. So that will be the improper or the mixed fraction of 7/6. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? If I am going to subtract instead of adding, I am going to subtract. I will have to change this the placement. Wait. Okay, that one.
1/6.
Ah? What will be our answer?
Is it 1/6?
Is it 1/6? So we are going to cross multiply, okay? So 2 times 2 will give us 4 and 1 times 3 will give us 3. So 4 minus 3 will give us 1 and then the numerator will now be 6. The correct answer is 1/6. Very good. Okay, you can do you have the idea now how you are going to subtract and add numbers having different denominator? Yes, according to the one writing, it is yes. Okay, how about that one? 1/3 minus 1/5.
2/15.
Ah?
2/15.
2/15. Why does it becomes 2/15? So cross multiply. 1 times 5 is 5 minus 1 times 3 would give us 3, okay? And then the new numerator will be, I mean the new denominator will be 3 times 5 which is equals to 15. And the correct answer will be 2/15. Okay? The correct answer will be 2/15. Okay. Okay. What else? So do you still have some questions in solving, adding and subtracting fractions having same denominator and different denominators? You have some questions? No. According to the Raka, no. How about the others? How about the others? No more questions? And then next time, I am going to tell you again if you have some questions or you have the idea, then you will answer me nothing. There will be no answers. Right? Okay. So, next meeting, what we are going to do is that we are going to have the multiplication and the division or the division and multiplication of fractions. Okay. We can also get the multiplication now or we can discuss the multiplication now. Okay. If I have a fraction and then I am going to multiply it. Let us say, for example, 1/2 times 1/3. What will be our product? 1/2 times 1/3. What will be our product? what are you going to do with the fractions if you are going to multiply them?
Multiply each other. One with each other.
Multiply each other. What do you mean multiply by? Multiply by each other.
The first numerator is multiplied by the second numerator, and the first denominator is multiplied by the second denominator.
Very good. Okay, so the rule regarding multiplication of fractions is that you need to multiply the numerators. So numerator times numerator, and then you need to multiply also all the denominators. So numerator times numerator divided by or over denominator times denominator. So that will be the rule for multiplication of fraction. For example, 1/2 times 1/3. What will be our answer for that one?
1/6.
1/6. How about 2/3 times 3/4? 2/3 times 3/4 or 2/3 times 3/4?
6/12. 6/12.
6/12. And 6/12, do you know that 6/12 can also be reduced into 1/2 or 1/2. We will talk about that one later. And then, how about the division of fraction? Since we still have time, we might as well continue with the division of fraction. Okay, how about the division of fraction? For example, I have here a fraction wherein I am going to divide all the fractions, such as 1/2 divided by 1/3. 1/2 divided by 1/3. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Change the second fraction, the denominator to numerator, numerator to denominator.
Okay, very good. So what we are going to do with that is that we are going to change, okay, the second fraction. We are going to get its reciprocal. The reciprocal of the second fraction. What does reciprocal mean? Okay? What does reciprocal mean? The reciprocal means is that we are going to change the numerator into denominator, and the denominator will be changed into numerator, right? So for example, 1/2 divide 1/3, what will happen is that we are going to get the reciprocal of 1/3, right? And what is the reciprocal of 1/3? What is the reciprocal of 1/3? Change the numerator, write it as the new denominator, and then the denominator will be written as the new numerator. So 1/3, the reciprocal of 1/3 is 3/1. After which, since we already get the reciprocal of 1/3, which is 3/1, we are also going to change the sign into multiplication, or change the operation into multiplication. From division to multiplication, it will now become 1/2 times 3/1. So 1/2 times 3/1, what is your answer?
3/2.
3/2.
3/2. Very good. How about this one? 2/3. 3/4 divide 2/3. 3/4 divide 2/3. 3/4 divide 2/3.
9/8.
9/8. Very good. So what is actually the reciprocal of 2/3? What is the reciprocal of 2/3? Or 2/3? The reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. And then, as I said, since we got the reciprocal of the second fraction, we are also going to change the sign into multiplication. Then perform the rule regarding multiplication of fraction. Okay, how about if you are going to multiply a whole number and a fraction? How about if you are going to multiply a full number and a fraction?
Convert the normal number to a fraction.
Are you going to convert?
The normal
Hi,
number.
good evening, Sir Harry. Say good evening to Sir Harry, everyone.
Good
To
evening.
Sir Harry.
Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. It's very, yeah, you go ahead, Mom, and then I would like to talk to all these kids.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
you go ahead, finish it first.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so
3
if we
over
are
5.
going together, if we are going to multiply a whole number and a fraction, what we are going to do is that we will simply multiply the whole number from the numerator. And then we will just copy the denominator. For example, I am going to multiply 2 times, take note, 2 times 2 times 2/3. 2 times 2/3 or 2 over 3. What I am going to do is that I will simply multiply 2 times 2, which is the numerator, and then I will simply copy the 3, and that would give me 4 over 3. Okay? So that is how we are going to treat fractions and whole number if we are going to multiply the two numbers. Okay? A fraction and a whole number, if being multiplied together, what we are going to do is that we will simply multiply the whole number from the numerator, and then we will copy the denominator. Okay? Do you understand? Everyone, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand.
Yes,
Very
teacher.
good. Okay, so Sir Harry would like to say something. So you must listen to Sir Harry, okay?
Thank you, Mom. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for the time. Now, I think it is very important. In this group, first thing first, there are only 2 students who just took, okay, the international Mandarin test. This is Inda and Honey, okay? So what does it mean? It means that persistent, okay? Honey and Inda keep on going for 3 or 4 years to attend the classes, okay? But some of students, they come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go, and they cannot take that, okay? They cannot take that exam. It is international exam, Mom. It is in the capital, so they have to travel to the capital to take it, okay? So only, okay, among that hundred of students, there are only 4 of them, okay? Now 2 presented here. So what does it mean? Okay, let me tell you what happened, okay, in the global situation in the world, okay? In the world, even in America, a lot of people now lose their job because the government, they cut the budget, okay? There are a lot of unemployment, okay? There's a lot of them. What does it mean? It's going to affect for the whole world, especially, okay, some of the money, okay, that the government of the US government gives to a lot of developing countries, okay, try to help them, they cut also, like USAID get cut. In the Philippines, they get cut. In Indonesia, they get cut. And everything got cut. So what does it mean? It means in Indonesia, there will be a trouble. Especially in Indonesia, there's a lot of corruption in Indonesia. We heard that from, okay, first thing first, we know, okay, Mark, which corruption are there in Indonesia? Tristan, mention one. What happened? Tristan?
Ina.
Tima. Second, what is the second thing? Raka?
The Pertamina case.
Pertamina. Okay. This is the government-owned oil company. Okay. Mark,
Google.
what is the third one?
I think
Nomor
it's
3.
Google.
Hah?
I think it's Google.
Oke. Nomor 3 apa? Korupsi. Minyak. Tanya Mama. Itu minyak untuk goreng ikan. Oke.
Di korupsi.
Yeah. They say it is 1 liter. It's only 750 millimeter. It's not 1
My
liter.
mom has a big gas. It's big, not a small thing.
And Mom Samira, it's on and on and on and on. Corruption. Okay. What does it mean? Okay. The ordinary people will get, the poor people get poorer. Oke.
Yeah.
Jadi lebih banyak orang yang semakin apa? Semakin miskin. Oke. Kamu dengar kan? Ya kan? Di sekolah. Banyak nggak yang nggak bayar uang sekolah? Yang nggak bisa bayar uang sekolah? Teman kamu, Mark. Ada nggak? Oke.
Yes, sir.
Kamu akan dengar banyak orang yang tidak bisa bayar uang sekolah. Oke? Banyak. Artinya apa? Hidup akan semakin susah. Siapa yang tahu Tegar? Kabur aja dulu. Raise your hand. Apa itu? Kabur aja dulu. Pernah dengar nggak?
Enggak.
Pernah.
Pernah.
Yes.
Apa Tristan? Apa? Tristan yang pernah dengar apa?
Aku nggak pernah dengar, Sir. Aku jawabnya gitu.
Oke. Kamu lihat di YouTube. Apa itu? Kabur aja dulu. Orang-orang muda, milenial, Gen Z, ya, itu sekarang di Indonesia kepengennya keluar, lari ke luar negeri, ya. Itu Tristan, mama kamu di belakang tuh. Coba tanya mama, pernah dengar nggak? Ma, pernah dengar nggak gitu? Di belakang itu, kabur aja dulu,
Dia lagi doa, Sir.
lagi doa. Ya mudah-mudahan nanti habis doa ya. Oke,
Oke, Sir.
ya. Jadi semua orang sekarang pengen ke luar negeri untuk cari kerja. Oke. Kemudian apa lagi? Untuk sekolah, ya. Semua orang anak muda sekarang karena apa? Di Indonesia tidak ada hope. Itu kan sehari kan baru kasih itu linknya, ya kan? Oke, ya. Raka baca ya tadi link yang di grup, ya. Itu baca. Indonesia itu semua sekarang semuanya udah pengen lari anak orang mudanya karena tidak bisa hidup. Oke. Dia kerja, dia dapat 5 juta, tapi dia harus bayar sama. Bayar dia punya rumah, bayar cicilan apa habis, nggak ada tabungan. Jadi semua orang pada pengen lari sekarang. Mom, all of the Indonesian young people, they just want to go out of the country.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
They want to move. Okay. Why? Because there's no future in this country. They
Same
said
here,
they
sir.
got 5 million, okay, salary. They all gone. There's no saving. So if they work today, 10 years from now, they will be the same, even worse.
Yes.
Because why? The money has been corrupted. It's only come to go to certain people. Okay?
Same with the
Ya.
Philippines, sir.
The same with the Philippines. Ingat ya, anak-anak. Ini bukan hanya di Indonesia. Ini terjadi juga di Filipina ini. Ya, Mom Samira said
Amerika.
it also happened in the Philippines, Mom.
Yes, sir.
What about the America?
If you look at it, the benefits such as the medical insurance in our
Yeah.
country was the
Very
budget for
expensive.
that one was being reduced, sir. So we
Yeah.
as the working employees, sir, we are the ones paying
They
our
pay.
yes, sir, health insurance, and yet we do not have the same privileges as the others are getting, sir.
Okay, so guys, okay, I will ask I will answer Mark's question. What happened in America?
Okay,
In
sir.
America, the same thing right now. It's happening in 2025. the new president cut all of this. Okay, because why? There's so
Itu
much.
Presiden Barack Obama.
No, it's not Barack Obama anymore. It's the new president. You can Google it. You ask your mom. Okay, itu
I am
sekarang.
serious.
Donald Trump.
Yes.
Is
Okay, that's right. Donald Trump. Okay, ya, Tristan. Okay, jadi, okay, Mom, this is all over the places. Ini terjadi di semua negara. Tapi kalian yang di sini, ya, Raka, ya, Naeka, Naraka, di sini kalian punya apa? Punya koneksi dengan TIS. Oke? Nah, semua orang pengen ke luar negeri, tapi tidak bisa bahasa Inggris. Mungkin nggak? Ya, mungkin nggak Tristan? Kalau mau ke luar negeri tidak bisa bahasa Inggris, mau kerja apa? Oke? They all want to go outside. Okay, Mom Samira, they want to go outside. They said, I'm going to go to work. Okay, but they cannot speak the language. They cannot speak Korean. They cannot speak Mandarin. They cannot speak English. Where are they going? Okay, Noel, Nicholas, Leticia, Indah, itu semua buka camp. Oke, Nayaka, buka camp semua. Oke, kalian harus disiplin. Kalau kalian tidak bisa buka camp, itu hanya simple buka camp. Kalian tidak akan survive. Karena kalian apa? Suatu ketika harus pergi ke luar negeri. Tidak ada future. Okay, I'm telling you. It is not just in Indonesia. It's going everywhere. Semua ini. Oke? Semua. Terjadi di semua negara. Jadi orang yang hanya yang punya skill, oke, yang bisa survive. Yang tidak punya skill akan habis. Oke? Mama kamu, papa kamu akan cari susah kerja. Nah, ini Leticia. Ya, Leticia Manurung, kamu bilang ke mama kamu apa? Indonesia bakal open itu ngomong-ngomong. Kamu mute. Apa yang kamu kasih tahu mama kamu?
Indonesia tenggelam, saya.
Indonesia bakal tenggelam. Kok sehari bisa tahu ya kamu ngomong ke mama kamu ya? Ya. Leticia, coba kasih tahu kenapa kamu pikir Indonesia bakal tenggelam? Coba, jangan mute. Kenapa kamu bisa menyimpulkan Indonesia bakal tenggelam? Why? Ayo ngomong jangan malu-malu. Karena lama banget mikirnya, ya. Harusnya kamu sebelum mengambil kesimpulan itu sudah tahu, jangan dengar hanya dari teman. Oke? Indonesia bakal tenggelam tadi, ya. Kalau minyak, ya, kalau nggak ada minyak, ya, minyak goreng, kamu nggak bisa masak, mama kamu. Oke? Kalau nggak punya itu bensin dioplos, apa yang akan terjadi dengan mobil kamu? Raka, mobilnya juga akan tersendat-sendat ya.
Ya.
Oke? Ya. Nah, nanti sebentar lagi guys, makanan ya. Makanan akan nanti akan jadi masalah. Kan semua orang sekarang dikasih makan gratis kan? Sekolah kamu udah kasih makan gratis belum? Belum kan?
belum.
Ya.
Belum. Roti
Ya.
aja udah bayar. Minuman-minuman. Air itu juga berbayar. Kalau aku minta butuh uang, bayarin air aja udah suruh bayar 5.000
Oke,
2.000.
sekarang guys, ya. Sekarang kalian sudah sangat beruntung ada TIS dan kalian yang memilih untuk terus ikut TIS, tidak bolong-bolong, tidak absen, itu sudah bagus. Kenapa? Sehari akan tolong kalian. Oke? Tapi kalian harus betul-betul bisa harus ikutin program-program TIS seperti sekarang. Oke? Yang hanya ikut excuse me, sorry. Yang ikut Mandarin itu hanya 4 orang. Hani sama Indah. kalian menyia-nyiakan kesempatan ini, gitu loh. Ya, jangan takut. Kalau sehari bilang anak ini sudah bisa ikut, dia pasti bisa lulus. Ya, siapa yang bisa lulus? Alfonso, Mark, kamu bisa lulus. Tristan, kamu bisa lulus. Gitu loh. Kasih tahu mama kamu. Gitu loh. Jangan mau simpen duit. Ya, 250 bayar. Itu tes. Karena apa? Ya, Hani sama Indah itu sudah loncat. Udah HSK 2. Kalian udah telat. Kalian masih di sini. Kalau kalian nggak lulus HSK 1, nggak bisa pergi ke HSK 2. Oke, berapa lama untuk ujian antara HSK 1 dengan 2? Itu at least 6 bulan. Kalian udah telat 6 bulan. Ngerti nggak Tristan? Ya, jadi jangan ya kasih tahu orang tua, ikutin TIS punya program. Kita ini sudah mikir, oke? Kita sudah mikir. Nah, buat yang lain-lain ya, oke? Sehari nggak mempermalukan siapa-siapa. Tapi pada saat Hani sama Indah ini ikut ya, ikut HSK, ikut program TIS di Mandarin, itu bukan hanya 4 orang, itu ada 15, 20. Tapi yang lain ini tidak konsisten. Hari ini datang, besok enggak, datang enggak. Yang konsisten ini hanya 4. Oleh karena itu mereka sekarang udah siap. Gitu loh. Nah, yang 15, ya 15 kurang 4 berarti ada apa? 11. Dari 11 ini udah separohnya 50%-nya, ya 50%-nya itu udah hilang. Udah give up. Tinggal 5. 5 ini pun sekarang baru mulai lagi dari nol lagi. Oke. Butuh waktu lagi 1 tahun. Ya. Udah nggak bisa, guys. Ya. Ini yang harus kalian lakukan. Oke. Pertama, ikut secara konsisten. You have to follow Mam Samira every day. And Mam Samira, okay? I heard that you said the kid forget about verb subject and verb agreement. I mean, it just totally unacceptable. After 3 years, they do not know. Okay?
Yes,
Subject
sir.
verb agreement.
I actually teaching them the different passages wherein I am trying to let them teach them to comprehend or to understand the passages, sir. So
Yes,
there are
yes,
some
yes.
terminologies as well as Tara.
Yeah.
There are some terminologies as well as the story itself that they need to actually learn. But
Yes.
then again, some of them I noticed that some of them are not really that
That level.
yes, sir.
Not serious.
They really doesn't like things like that because they thought that it's kind of boring.
Nah, ya
Yes,
ini
sir.
kan.
So
Ya.
I tried to talk to them, but then you can actually see from them that they are not really that interested.
Interested, ya kan?
Yes.
Nah, ini ya, guys, Mom Samira told, explain here. Some of you are not interested, but let me tell you this, ya nggak serius. If you are not interested today, okay, you cannot compete. You cannot compete, okay? What you will do, your future will be like, okay, the one that driving Gojek. The Gojek, you know, Mom, what the Gojek is? Somebody order the food,
Yes, sir.
they are the drive
Yes,
to bring
sir.
the food. Ya,
Yes.
kalian mau jadi Gojek atau enggak? Driver Gojek enggak, Raka? Enggak mau. Oke, Mak, kamu jadi mau driver Gojek aja. Gampang, enggak usah sekolah. Ya, ya. Nah, jadi kalian you have a better opportunity. Tapi kalau kalian tidak memanfaatkan, itu percuma. Kenapa? TIS ini ya sekali lagi dunia ini berubah, the world change. TIS may or may not, we do not know next time. Maybe Mom Samira also, you know, cannot teach you anymore, right? For
Yes,
whatever reason, nobody guarantee there will be a future. Oke? Okay?
yes, sir.
Tidak ada semua orang yang garanti besok itu ada makanan. Oke? Okay? What happen if you do not have rice? What are you going to eat, Mark? If your mama cannot buy no more rice,
I
okay?
cannot eat
Yeah.
because I can eat, but I can't eat the carbohydrate, the carbon.
You cannot read the cardboard, okay? So, what does it mean, guys? Okay, kalian harus serius. Sekarang sehari tanya, oke? Siapa di antara 9 ini, oke, yang kalian mau ke luar negeri, yang mau dibantu oleh TIS untuk pergi ke luar negeri belajar, sekolah, dan kerja? Raise your hand. Angkat tangan begini. Itu, oke. Hanya satu ya, hanya Raka. Yang lain nggak mau. Oh, oke. Itu use your palm hand. Itu di komputer. Oke, 1, 2. Oke. Oke, Raka 3, 4. Oke. Nah, jadi kalau kita lihat sini ya, Hani gimana? Hani akan pergi. Oke, semua. Alright. Nah, kalian tahu nggak? Hani ini sudah lulus HSK 1. Jadi kalau di SMA, oke, Hani bisa lulus sampai HSK 5, dia akan dapat beasiswa dari China, dari Tiongkok. Oke, Leticia. Ya, kamu harus ingat ini. Ini HSK 1 Hani udah dapat. Oke, walaupun nanti kelihatannya akan dapat karena hasil tes ininya awalnya udah bagus. Tinggal tes finalnya ini kita lihat. Oke, jadi Hani sekarang nih kan baru mau naik SMP 1. Masih ada berapa? Oke, 4-6 tahun lagi untuk mencapai HSK 5. Kalau udah dapat HSK 5, guys, itu udah pasti dapat beasiswa. Itu ke Tiongkok. Udah pasti. Oke? Nah, belum lagi nanti kalau kalian bahasa Inggris, nanti juga harus ambil tes. Oke? Bahasa Inggris. Hanya sangat mahal tesnya. Oleh karena itu, TIS akan bikin tes bahasa Inggris internasional. Kalau kalian ngambil, bayar, itu bayarnya $300. Oke? Sekali ambil tes. $300 dikali 100 kali 15.000 berapa? 4.500.000. Oke? Nggak mungkin orang tua bayar untuk ambil tes. Oke? Mom, we are going to have our TOEFL test. Okay, TIS will have the TOEFL test. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because
So
it's
that
too
is why
expensive for them.
Yes, sir. That is why I decided to teach them the different passages, sir. Because when I was able to take the IELTS, wherein IELTS and TOEFL, they almost have the same type of test, right, sir? So I was able to encounter a or a passage wherein I need to read that passage and try to understand what was being
Yes.
written or what was
Yes.
being mentioned on the said passage, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
when
right. Yeah.
yes, sir, I also tried to let them read because some of them they mostly do most of
Right.
them they do not give emphasis on the punctuation, sir.
Yes.
Especially
Yes.
the period, the comma, etc., sir.
Yeah. This is great, Mom. So we will start collecting our database for the exam.
That is why, sir,
Okay.
I was able to tell them that I need to talk to you regarding some things with which that will
Yes.
become our topic, sir. So because I also find it difficult wherein I will be the only one who will actually go and look upon our curriculum guide wherein our curriculum guide is not the same with what was in Indonesia, but I am actually trying to get something with which I know is upon within their levels and something that.
Yes. Okay. Mom, we are now moving to Singapore system. Everything is Singapore. Okay. And okay, this is anak-anak ya, ingat minggu depan itu akan ada tes bahasa Inggris. Oke. Minggu depan akan ada tes bahasa Inggris. Next week we are going to have English test. Okay. Now, we will do it. Okay. We'll do it during the English lesson or mathematics lesson. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And And this is very important. The tests come from the entrance test. The entrance test, the exam test, the exit test, exit exam test from Singapore. It's actual Singapore
That would be
test.
better, sir. Actually, that would be better, sir.
Yes, they will be sick, okay? They'll be, so in Singapore, before the student can pass the 6th grade elementary, they have to take the test. They call it PSLE, okay? Kalian harus ngambil tes PSLE. Ingat itu ya.
Sabi,
Nah, nanti skornya itu akan menentukan nanti bagaimana kita akan nanti, Ma'am Samira will increase, they will be reading, ada grammar.
yes,
Okay,
sir.
they will be reading and grammar, Ma'am, in this test. Okay, this is the actual test from Singapore. Okay, and if I look at it, most of the kids will pass it for English, not for mathematics. Okay, and not
Yes.
for science. Okay, jadi ingat ya, Leticia, kamu kan belum ikut science. Oke, Tristan belum ikut science. Kalian sudah telat, Kalian nggak bisa pergi ke tes untuk Singapura punya. Oke, kalian nggak bisa. Nicholas, oke, Noel, itu science kadang-kadang nggak masuk. Kalian nggak bisa, udah telat. Yang bisa ikut science itu sekarang, raise your hand. Siapa yang ikut science? Sehari udah tahu siapa. Kayak itu, ya. Kasih itu, paham. Di komputer,
Enggak.
pakai komputer. Oke. Tristan ikut. Science mana? Oh, Science ikut ya, Tristan. Oke. Hani ikut. Tapi Tristan tidak ikut kimia. Oke. Oke, baru satu orang. Where's the... Oke, mana? Oke, Indah. Taruh itunya. Palmnya itu hanya Nayaka. Hanya satu di komputer. Tristan. Ya. Kasih palm itu tadi seperti tadi. Oke. Oke. Berapa orang nih? Daraka belum ada. Daraka oke. Nayaka. Oke. Siapa lagi yang ikut? Chemistry. Indah? Tristan? Ya. Oke. Noel ikut satu hari. Udah itu hilang. Itu hanya ada dua. The only two mom over here. Oke. Hani ikut nggak Hani? Chemistry. Taruh itu palm. Tangan. Hand.
Ikut.
Itu, pencet. Ya, ikut. Pencet. Itunya, biar kelihatan di layar. Hanya 3 orang ini. Oke. Indah, kamu nggak ikut. Ya. Nah, sehari kasih tahu. Sekali lagi, guys. Oke. Jadi hanya 3 orang ini yang nanti yang bisa pergi ngambil tes masuk di Singapura. 3. Kamu bayangkan aja, TIS give you all, but you skip the only 3, Mom, that take the chemistry. What does it mean? It means the only 3 that will go potentially get scholarship in Singapore. Hanya ada 3, gitu loh. Kasihan. Kenapa kalian nggak mau? Ya, jadi kalian udah nggak bisa bersaing. Ya, sekarang gini, Naraka, oke, Nayaka atau Hani, apakah kalian diminta bayar duit lebih untuk ikut chemistry? Yes or no?
Enggak. No.
You see? Ini sudah dikasih gratis pada nggak mau. Nicholas apalagi udah hilang ini Nicholas ini. Oke? Noel itu up and down udah hilang dia. Ya. You see that? Jadi guys, anak-anak, ya. Jangan sampai bolos. Oke? Jangan sampai bolos. Eskul kan banyak. Siapa yang ikut eskul di sekolah? Ya. Yang ikut eskul pun, ya, kalau kalian lihat, ya kan, itu gunanya banyak nggak ikut eskul? Tristan, kamu ikut eskul apa? Bola voli.
Bukan, Sir.
Apa?
Musik.
Nah, jadi apakah itu akan bisa dipakai? Ya, kalian boleh ikut eskul, tapi jangan semua. Jangan ngambil eskul sebanyak-banyaknya, nggak akan ada gunanya. Let me tell you this. Oke? Ikutin yang masa depan ini, yang akan prepare kamu untuk masa depan. Oke? Misalnya eskul, bola basket. Oke? Nah, itu bolehlah artinya untuk olahraga ya. Tapi kan sudah ada mata pelajaran olahraga kan? Betul nggak? Ya. Nah, kalau bentrok, ini ada basket, eskul basket, sama ada Mam Samira, kelas Mam Samira. Ya, yang harus diikut tuh Mam Samira. Kenapa? Karena itu akan membuat kalian siap untuk pergi ke luar negeri. Oke? Ya, jadi jangan bodoh, jangan memilih yang salah. Ngerti nggak? Ya, apalagi Nicholas, Mandarin nggak ada karena sekolah negeri atau sekolah bukan sekolah negeri ya Nicholas, tapi nggak ada Mandarin. Anak-anaknya coba lihat, udah jauh gitu loh. Teman-teman kamu tuh udah jauh, Nicholas. Kalau kamu nggak ikut Mandarin, kamu sama dengan mereka. Oke? You see that, Mom? I try to tell the kid, do not miss classes. Pay attention, interested. Oke? Kenapa? Sehari ini sudah tahu. Oke, sehari ini udah jalan jauh, sehari tahu. Oke? Kalian kalau nggak siap, nggak bisa ngulang. Nggak bisa ngulang lagi. Oke? Bisa nggak, Tristan? Kamu bilang saya mau balik lagi ke kelas 1 SD. Nggak bisa. Oke? Opportunity hanya ada satu. Kesempatan hanya ada satu sekali. Kalau kalian miss it, if you miss this opportunity, it all gone. Ya?
Yes.
Kenapa?
Opportunity knocks once.
Yes,
Only
Mom,
once.
because we have all this international school. Okay, all the kids that went to international school, they pay a lot of money. They are more prepared. Okay, but all these kids, Santa Lucia, they just oh Irenos, it's just ordinary school.
Yes.
Okay, ordinary school. So we try to make them more competitive. Okay, otherwise the rich will get richer, the poor will get
Poorer.
down.
Yes.
Oke, poorer. Oke, jadi ingat ya, minggu depan akan ada tes bahasa Inggris yang diambil dari tes Singapura. Soalnya dari Singapura. Oke, to get into Polytechnic. Mom, we are making progress. Because we are not going to wait. And then, Mom, okay, please tell the Philippine kid to take the advantage to come over here. Okay? Where is Tiara? Hey, Tiara. Are you there, Tiara? You listen, right?
Yeah, there's
Tiara.
actually making her
Okay.
performance tasks, sir.
Yeah. She need to start taking all this because we are preparing for the Singapore, okay, school. Okay?
Yes.
If you stay in the Philippines, you stay in Indonesia, you all done.
Yes, sir.
Nothing is going to happen. Okay, finish.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, guys, with that in mind, okay, belajar yang baik. Minggu depan, we are going also to have math exam, Mom, from Singapore.
Okay, sir.
Okay? We just do it one per week. Otherwise,
Okay.
they are overwhelmed.
Okay.
Jadi kalian yang nggak belajar serius, udah ketahuan nanti. Oke? Apa yang akan dites? Ada reading, ada grammar. Oke?
Yes.
But our grammar that we teach is higher, Mom, than the Philippines. Okay, Mom Samira I think, is okay. It's sleepy. I think it.
Actually,
Okay,
sir, it's very
yeah.
hot nowadays, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's stop
Fasting,
the recording first, Mom. I'll let you go.
Okay.
Oke, baca lagi recording ini ya, yang saya hari kasih tahu ya. Oke, stop recording.